For my ethnography paper, I went to Beth Congregational Israel, which is a Jewish church in Charlottesville, and after going to a Shabbat, which was the religious ceremony I went to, I discovered that they use the senses in many different ways. For example, they used a lot of songs, and in that sense, in that the sense that they were using there is hearing. So all of the worshipers heard the songs, and they also sang along. So you can see how the sense of hearing is being portrayed when they're singing. Another sense that I saw that they used was the sense of touch, which was, as I explained in my ethnography paper, a song which was called like the musical chairs. And in this song, they would jump from chair to chair, and if two people chose the same chair, they would sit on that same chair, touching each other. And I know that in this class, we describe touch as a sexual or as a sensual sense, but here I didn't see I didn't see the sense of touch being used as a sexual way, but I did still see people interacting with each other and touching each other. Another sense that I saw was the sense of sight, and one of the first things that they did was that they lit two candles, and so the worshippers, are seeing the candles being lit, so that could be the sense of sight. And as well, the little boy who lit the candles also recited a prayer, and well, before reciting the prayer, he went like this, so he had to shut his eyes from any distraction or any visual things that could distract him while reciting the prayer. So as we saw in the class, that's how the sense of sight was blocked by him, so not to so to produce more of a connection with the divine power above. Another sense that I saw that was being used was the sense of taste, because after the Shabbat was done, after the first part, which was like the ceremony where they sang, and then when they said all the prayers and read from the book and everything, they went to do a blessing of the wine and bread. And so the rabbi blessed both the bread and wine, and then all the people of the community had to eat the bread and drink the wine. So we could see how both tastes there are being used to go along with the ceremony. And the bread and the wine were two things that I saw that the people really liked, and like they really were looking to that part of the ceremony. And I think because, as we said, eating is a community-based sense. Like, you don't eat alone, you eat with people, because it's how people can interact and they enjoy eating together, and it's more of like a social sense. And since that was the last part of the Shabbat that I went to, people by that time, they were ready to talk with each other and ready to simply discuss anything that was going on with their life. So the social sense was the last sense. And after the Shabbat was done, they stayed talking and speaking with each other. So that's how I think all the senses are being portrayed, or how I saw all the senses being portrayed in the ceremony I went to. It was very different from my own religion and what I practice, so it was very interesting to see how other people in others' religion incorporate the senses and use the senses to practice and to worship their beliefs and their thoughts. Thank you.